The podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. To find more podcasts like this, please check out professionalcasual.com. The Professional Casual Network has gear. Check out teespring.com/store/professionalcasual for fresh new swag. Also, every month, we're going to be giving away any one item to a Patreon backer at the $5 tier or above. Check out patreon.com/professionalcasual for more information. Also, a special thanks to Built Bar for sponsoring the show. To get 10% off your order and to help support the show, use code ProfessionalCasual at checkout or use the link in the show notes.
If you'd like to have a hand in a future Professional Casual Network Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition campaign, now's your chance. Patrons at the $10 tier and up, and those that are already there, have a chance from now to the end of February to help create an NPC with me, the GM, for an upcoming campaign currently called the Southlands campaign, where a brand new party of characters will travel to the Southlands to try to establish an imperial colony. We have all kinds of NPCs that need to be created, part of the expedition, those that can be found in the Southlands, part of a dwarven ship crew, all kinds of things. Check out patreon.com/professionalcasual to join and then give us a message and let us know what you want to do. Discord will be a great place to discuss this. We have some cool ideas already, and I can't wait to hear what people think of. Thank you.
Much like an old 1-2 punch. We all probably thought Lucky got out of that last episode alive, and we were all pretty shocked. But stay tuned, because more Sleb's here, and, he likes you to feel real good before he punches you right in the gut. So, we are here. Grim Podcast, A Perilous Adventure, episode, 38?
37.
Yes.
38.
38. 37.
Supernumerate.
Supernumerate.
38, just like my willpower before advances.
Oh.
So, supernumerate.
Nice job. But yeah, we're 38 here. We're
galloping, trotting right along.
Lucky we'll be very soon.
Trying to make that work.
You guys are not quite done with something quite harrowing. I mean, Carl is currently on fire. So, I forgot to roll your damage at the end of your turn. Thank you for remembering that. You're welcome.
Good. Starting a episode off right, rolling damage.
Take some damage.
Well, yeah, we got to make sure we keep things up. He's on fire. That doesn't feel great.
No?
Doesn't. I assume. I actually have never been on fire.
This is actually a pretty big deal, but I successfully cast a spell that I did not start this game with the first time.
Oh,
very cool.
So,
it wasn't a zero casting number spell.
It wasn't dart. Nope. Or unlock.
You totally skipped over the fact that Lucky teleported away, but he
finger guns and teleported away.
Finger guns.
I was getting to that.
He booped out of existence.
Yeah.
Just like Gideon the Demon did.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to tell the story of the time a roommate of mine in college, we were taking sculpture together, and it was the weekend, and he had been welding all weekend. And it was like 10 at night, and he had been there all day. And I went into the sculpture room, and I heard a bunch of swearing from the welding room. And I looked in, and he was on fire.
You'll never guess what roommate this was. Tim.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
Was it Murphy?
It was Murphy.
So even Tim knows. Yeah, he had been welding for like 6 hours straight or something, and he was completely exhausted and wasn't paying attention, and he set his welding jacket on fire.
Oh my goodness.
So I had to run in there and try to help put him out. And I was like, what are you doing? Go home. And he's like, I'm not done yet. And I was like, you're on fire. Go home.
Art school, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Wild.
Messed up.
I have a buddy that also has a sculpture degree and has a lot of bronze pouring people on fire stories. I guess it's just a thing you do in sculpture school.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, 100%. Yeah, people are on fire all the time in sculpture.
Super helpful now that you're a science teacher.
Yeah. No,
you can put people out if they get caught on fire.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now if somebody gets on fire, like in my class, they did something really wrong because we never use fire. I'm not going to do that with
And
high
if they're
schoolers.
on fire and stung by jellyfish, you can pee on them.
Yes.
Or
I don't think that would be appropriate in Dan's position.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah, I want to keep my job.
Oh, yeah, don't put jellyfishes in your room then.
Yes, we won't keep class jellyfish. Lesson learned. There is one thing I want to retcon before we roll Carl's damage from last episode, when the tentacles of fire came up out of the circle. And I said all the cultists around it kind of went crazy. They panicked and had, were all broken as well. They're wearing robes. Them robes is on fire too. They're running around on fire.
Oh,
as well as
you know
Carl.
who's not fleeing a terror? Steinhager.
Yeah, he's dead.
He seems like the best off out of all of us right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lucky just disappeared. You guys all saw him just go. He did something, blah, 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 and moved his hands around, and then poof, disappeared. And what does his teleport look like, since it's not tied to a specific lore?
Because Lucky is finding more things that he appreciates with the winds of death. It'll probably be whatever color that is. What is that? Purple.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, good.
Speaking of, not that it will probably come up at any point, but there's like focuses or something you can use, right?
I don't know. I've read some of the magic rules.
So I was curious if at some point this noose that's tried to try to kill me twice, if I could use that as a focus for death magic.
Oh my God, I love it. Yes, 100%.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to look up, double check those rules, help you out with it. But I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, that's very flavorful.
After I roll Carl's on fire damage, I do have some good news for all of you. Carl, rolled right off my book. You suffer 7 fire damage. You can reduce it by your toughness and your best armor. So I think that's probably 1 point of damage.
That's correct.
Same as rolling a 1. So being on fire is not that much of a threat for you.
Yeah. Now you see why I didn't get on the ground.
Makes sense. Did you have a prediction there, Tim?
I do. I'm really excited. I hope is what I think it is.
All right, we'll find out in a second.
Go up a level?
Yes, you're going to gain a level.
We'll find out next episode on a Grim Podcast, The Perilous Adventure.
You like that joke too much.
Yeah, I try to space them out like 7 episodes between. But
You successfully stopped this ritual, which after last episode, I told the players what could have happened. I'm not going to say it on the show, just in case people are playing through this on their own, or GMs, that people can find out that way if they fail to stop this ritual. But because you stopped this ritual, you essentially saved Bogenhofen. You all gain a fate point.
oh my God.
Oh my God.
I was really wrestling with this the other day, because I was like, if this fight goes the wrong way, Lucky could die, and then 5 minutes later I could give the whole party a fate point. How legitimately mad would Tim be at me if that happened?
Listen, so I've been agonizing over this for 2 weeks since the last time we recorded. I was like, if I get out of this, we might get a fate point, or at least a resilience, because that's our long-term ambition. Like,
Yeah.
I need to just not die.
Pretty much.
But I don't know how that's not going to happen. I'm like, I'm going to get trampled by this door when these guys break in, or I'm just going to have 8 stevedores up my butt, like, immediately.
So I was really wrestling with, do I give the fate point immediately when you stop the ritual? Because the person you need to kill was at 3 hit point, 3 wounds going into episode 37. So it was like, they're gonna kill him before long. Like, he was bleeding to death.
Yeah.
It was gonna happen. So I was like, do we do it right then? Or is it just as bad if I give the party a fate point and then Tim gets wrecked by these stevedores and has to use it immediately anyway? Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to Dani about it a little bit, because I was like, GM to GM, I don't want to tell too much of what's going to happen, but like, you all knew you were going to get a fate point soon from this event. Maybe. JB didn't. So it was kind of like, I kind of wanted to get an opinion of another GM, since she does Lost Omens podcast. And we kind of decided, I decided I was just going to kind of play it by ear. Like, if it really looked like Lucky was going to die, maybe do it immediately once the ritual was stopped. But if you somehow had died before the ritual stopped,
Yeah.
You shouldn't have gone back into the jail cell. That's what it comes down to. So at this point, within the warehouse, there are like 6 people running around on fire, setting other things on fire. Within, there's crates and barrels and things all in here. Wood inside. We said the bottom, at least the first floor wall was made out of stone, so it is hard for like arsonists to set this place on fire, but inside there's plenty of wooden things. Things are starting to catch on fire. Carl tried to break the door down, couldn't quite do it. Lucky just straight up disappears.
Just like he locked you all inside this burning building and took off.
Just like
Lucky,
Gideon did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you disappear. Very similar manner, too, because you said it was like a puff of purple smoke, kind of like Nightcrawler. I mean, that's kind of what happened to Gideon. It was like this pink-purple fire that engulfed him, and he went, disappeared.
Yeah.
So Lucky, you disappear to the rest of the party doesn't know. I'm gonna text Tim where Lucky ends up and what's happening there.
I was pretty specific. Actually, very specific.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Go back and listen to the tape. I had my prediction.
I really like Danny's
super
prediction.
messed up. I showed it to JB and I put it up to the camera so that patrons at home could.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking.
Well, I don't know what. What did you say?
No. Well,
I'm trying to look at Tim's screen to see the video of it. I don't know what you wrote. Neither is Alex, as he can't see it right now.
That would be very bad.
I don't know what happened. What is it?
Did you already text him?
Yes, I texted him where he is.
So I said, OMG, if the miscast makes him teleport ... back to jail.
Luckily, he put it to a 1, not a 11, and 11, so he did not miscast. 1 degree of success, so I told Tim to make a particular check. He got it with 1 degree of success. We'll find out when the rest of the party potentially finds Lucky. Mina, you're up. You are broken. How many? How many broken conditions do you have?
3 plus my negative success levels would be 4.
4 total?
Yes.
Okay, so you are broken 4.
Yes.
You are compelled to get out of here.
I am needing to leave here now, so I will try to move the crossbow that is blocking the door.
Okay, so you can step to the door and
could I do like an athletics check?
You can just wrench the crossbow out of there.
Okay.
And then you fling the doors open, or so you pull them in towards you. Carl and you can now see out. There were 2 guys there. There are quite a few of these stevedore guys standing there, and they see inside and all these people running around on fire, and they're just like. But that'll be your action to pull the crossbow out and fling the doors open, so you have a crossbow in your hands.
And all of that
now.
like fresh air hitting all the fire.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Warehouse.
Yep.
It's gonna be great.
Bruno,
Back.
you're right in the middle of all the people running around on fire. This place is on fire. There's fire. Carl's on fire.
Bruno wants to run out of there like Rhino, right? Juggernaut, just to get out of there.
Just waving inflatable arm, 2 man.
So you just run and you just book it out of there?
I would hope to like knock all these stevedores out of the way, like bowling ball and pins.
All right, I want you to make a strength check to try to run past them.
Like a windmill.
Clothesline him with your elasty arms.
That strength check is going to be 2 degrees of failure.
All right, I was gonna oppose it with a toughness check, but I didn't need to there. So you are kind of stopped. You're kind of stopped just inside next to Mina. You can't quite barrel your way past these dudes. So you're like, you can't get out of here right now. You're like extra freaking out.
Can I start swinging?
No, I'm gonna say that you trying to get through was your action.
Can I just windmill?
You can just windmill. It's not gonna do anything. Are you gonna wacky wave windmill or normal arms?
I mean, yeah. How you would windmill in a life or death situation?
Yeah, but you got your elastic arms. You're gonna use your stretch Armstrong, right?
No, I would not use my stretch
I'm just making sure. Oh, Mina, your jitters are like you are jittering a lot. Is that what your jitters look like?
Yep. And if you want to see those jitters, patreon.com/professionalcasual.
Yeah, so you can see the video. Yep. All right, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it was 5 because one of them was Gideon. 6 people alive inside are running around. One of them does fall down dead because they were down to 1 wound as it was. So there's only, did I just say 6? There were 4 running. I said 4. Put up 5 fingers. Wow, it's late.
Supernumerate.
There were 5. Now there are 4 left because there were 7 people standing around. 1 was Steinhager that Bruno killed. 1 was Gideon. 1 just died from being on fire. There are 4 left running around, panicking, setting things on fire. The thugs outside don't seem to be letting you back in.
Guys, the entire guild system of Bokenhofen is dead and or dying right now.
Yep.
And we have been running our mouth all over town about how we're setting up a coaching guild.
Oh, yeah.
The guild master, Steinhager, was one of the leader of one of the
guards several times that we've been meeting with
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Magirius.
I would bet the rest of Bruno's pies that we're going to be wanted for Magirius's murder.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
You were seen by the guards fleeing that place,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
your group stands out. There was also when Gideon framed
Fire.
you for arson.
Yep.
On your way away from
yeah.
Magirius.
That was me.
That was you.
Then he
Yeah.
posed as Mina with his doppelganger spell.
Oh, I was so close to taking that. So close.
But yeah, so these people are running around going crazy, setting things on fire. Bruno, Mina, Carl.
Yeah.
I want you all to make a strength check. The thugs are trying to shove you guys into the warehouse, and they're going to try to shut the doors on you.
2 success levels.
I'm going to make 1 strength check to represent the few of them pushing you back. What'd you get?
2 success levels.
Nice. Bruno?
Can I use a fortune?
Of course you can. If you need to. You can always beseech the dark gods as well.
Around crack.
Carl?
I failed that, and I've got a -10 because of the terror situation.
All right, you all have -10.
Oh, right. So then 1 success
Okay.
level.
That's
Yeah, so I had 2 failures.
Okay. Do you want to re-roll that in any way?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my last fortune point here. Okay, so with terror, success, but that's it.
Okay. So they don't push you back further into the room. How'd you do with your re-roll, Bruno?
2 failures.
Okay. So you net 0 successes here because Mina had two
Correct.
success levels.
Yes.
Carl had 0. Bruno had -2. So that nets 0. I had 3 degrees of failure. So they're not able to push you back. So you're kind of at a stalemate here. I'm just using modified rules here. They're just physically trying to shove you back in the room, but you guys are able to push back against it. Carl's also still on fire, so they don't really want to touch him. But yeah, more of the warehouse is on fire as these people are running around panicking. It's almost like their minds have just broken from what happened.
All right.
And we
none
are...
of the cultists are trying to get out. They're just running around.
They're like running to the windows and like shaking the window, trying to get out. What one looked like they're about to go up the stairs, but flaming Carl's right next to it, so they don't, and they just don't know what to do because you're blocking the door, and they don't want to go near you if you just killed 2 of their people, 3 of them really. So it is back to Carl.
All right. Well, true to form, Carl's still freaking out, and he's gonna just run hollering and try and blast through this group of stevedores. Or I don't know if they're gonna try and stop him since he's on fire.
So I'm gonna have you do the same thing as Bruno did, make a strength check to push your way through, but I'm gonna make it easy for you because they're not gonna just let you through, but they're also not trying to grab you like they were, Bruno. I'm gonna pose that.
So I got a 21, and the easy is 20, right?
Plus 40.
Plus 40, but it's really just plus 30. That's 5 success levels.
Oh wow. Yeah, you get out no problem. I rolled 0 success levels. So you shove your way past these guys, you get out.
Could that put out the fire as he goes? Because he's like shoving past them and coming in contact.
No, he's got to spend an action to try to put that out. Are you going to move your full movement back to the alley you guys are in? Or do you want to like try to make your way to the river to jump in again?
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what I do when I'm on fire.
You've been here before. How far is your movement?
So I like most humans, I got the movement 4. It's a run 16.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough for you to go and jump into the river and put this fire out.
That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Shades of fights past. It is Lucky's turn. So from your vantage point, you see them wrench the door open. You see them pushing against each other. You see a bunch of fire inside the warehouse. And you see Carl burst his way through on fire, run around the edge. He goes to your left around the side of the warehouse, and he jumps into the river, and you see him put himself out. But you see at least 4 stevedores by the doorway here. But you can tell they're on a knife's edge here. Like, they are trying to figure out what's happening.
Is he still affected by the terror?
Yeah, am I considered hiding now? Or
You are hiding currently because you said I had you make a stealth check.
Okay.
For listeners.
Oh, gotcha.
So you
Yeah, so I guess what are my options with the terror? And I mean, I can't go back in there, right? I assume, or
definitely not. So let's look at broken one more time. Getting rid of broken. So if you spend a full round in hiding out of line of sight of any enemy, you remove 1 broken condition. So you haven't been able to do that yet because you started your last round inside. So you definitely aren't going to be able to go any further.
And like even things headed in that direction, I probably couldn't cast at the stevedore or.
So you are unengaged. At the end of each round, you can attempt a cool test to remove a broken condition, with success levels removing an extra broken condition. Okay. With each success level removing an extra broken condition, the difficulty determined by the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So if you're hiding, you can make it easier.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll just do everything in my power to...
So it's a yes. You can use your action on a skill that allows you to hide more effectively if you're already in a good hiding place. Otherwise, you have to move and get out of there. So you are in a good hiding place. You can use an action or skill that allows you to hide more effectively. And then at the end of your turn, you can make a cool test. Like, you don't have the wherewithal to like attack the guys that are at the door or something. Okay. You just you would have to either get away, but you feel like you're already in a good enough spot in the alley. Okay. Where you guys were forming your plan. You're already behind something because you passed that stealth check. So you can attempt I want you to make 1 more stealth check here. Mm-hmm. And this can affect your cool test.
Oh, awesome. So 3 degrees of success. I rolled an 8.
All right, so you pop up to look at what's happening, and you're still freaking out. So you pop back down behind this barrel, whatever you're hiding behind. This is going to make that test average for you. So at the end of your round, make an average cool test to remove broken conditions, which I think you're pretty good at.
Yeah, it's a 48 plus 20. Should be stellar. Easy's average plus 20, you said, right?
Yeah, average plus 20.
So that is the 39. So 3.
So you remove 3 broken conditions.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Each success level removing an extra, so it would be a total of 4.
Sweet.
Oh, I think that's all of them. Right?
No, it was whatever we got. 3 plus our
negative success level. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 2 left.
Oh, okay. So you're feeling a little better being
left,
away.
7.
Oh wow, you had a lot. Yep. Okay. So you're not totally with it yet, but you are feeling a lot better.
Okay.
It is Mina's turn. The door's open. There's guys there. Carl ran out.
I'm going to try to follow suit.
Okay. Let's do that strength. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I rolled really well. They want to keep you in the building. They don't really know what's going on.
All right.
They're kind of freaking out too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
They figure you guys were not part of this and need to stay in here and possibly go down with the warehouse. Bruno.
Bruno, just like JB, knows that fire usually flows to the lowest point, right? So he will run upstairs to get away from this fire.
I love it. All right. So you run upstairs and you see there's like one big room that takes up like half the warehouse, and then there's a wall and there's a doorway straight ahead.
Oh, fantastic. Again, I could always close the door behind me, keep the fire on the other side of the door.
If you glance around, there is a big double door right above where the double door downstairs would be out.
Oh, and we saw that coming in. Yeah, I mean, I know that leads outside. The other door leads further inside?
Yes. I think with your broken condition, you would be more willing to go out
The big double door.
door.
Fantastic. That's what I do.
All right. So
Kool-Aid man, out that double door.
I'll let you get to the door and open it up top.
By
you
barreling
move-
through it, right?
You just want to try to smash your way through? And
Yes.
all right, make a
He did say
strength
Kool-Aid
check.
man through it.
I mean,
so-
yeah, fair.
Right.
I'll let your action be trying to smash through this door.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to stop running until I hit that strong locked wooden door and bounce off back into the room.
Not a great strength check.
That's not a great strength check. No, strength is not my strong suit.
All right, so yeah, you run into this door, and you know I'm not gonna make you. Well, what would you roll?
4 degrees of failure.
Was it a crit fail?
No.
Okay. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make you fall prone.
Oh, thanks.
So you just smash into it with your shoulder, and you're just like, ow, but you
Benevolent
don't get
GM.
through.
Oh, well, yeah. I figured I was going face first, but yeah, thanks for letting me hit my shoulder there.
Bruno's not that dumb. Mina,
So,
you're the only one standing in the doorway now,
God damn it.
and these guys are trying to push you back into the room.
Okay.
So I'm going to do an opposed strength test here, but I'm going to give myself some bonus because it's a few against 1.
Okay. 3 levels of success.
I also got 3 levels of success. What's your strength?
38.
All right, so they push you back 1 step into the room
Okay.
because they collectively are stronger than you. And then they're going to shut that door. So you're in this room and the people are running around on fire. Another one drops dead. But a lot of the warehouse is on fire at this point, at least down here.
And you just saw Bruno go upstairs, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm going upstairs.
Yeah.
Carl, back to you. You're in the water. You're in the water. You're kind of away from things. You're gonna you can make a stealth check here to try to start to get rid of some broken conditions.
Could I make a swim check to try and stay underwater to hide?
Sure, yeah.
I like that.
I'll use that instead of stealth to modify your cool test.
All right, I succeed with my swim check.
All right, I'm gonna let you have plus 20 to your cool to try to get rid of these broken conditions.
All right. That, I appreciate the help with that plus 20. Still not working out though.
Oh no.
Failed it by 2.
Just 2 points.
Yeah.
That's rough. Would you like to beseech the dark gods to re-roll it?
No.
All right. I have to ask.
I've met my dark god quota for like the week in the last 20 minutes.
Lucky. Hiding behind that barrel.
Yeah, I'm going to keep hiding behind this barrel.
All right, make a stealth check. Hide behind this barrel.
I failed by 1 on the stealth.
Okay, so I'm just not going to give you a bonus to the cool check here. So just straight cool to get over being broken.
Here's the good news. I'm straight cool.
Are you?
Nope, not this time.
Nope. So you are still afraid, ducking behind this barrel, but not very well at this point. And it is back
I got the
to
lickety splits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. While you're doing this, you feel weird. Like you're not in the fire, but you feel very warm and you are sweating a lot. You don't feel so good.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Mina, back to you.
I'm going upstairs.
All right, you run upstairs. You see Bruno had clearly just ran into this this door. Do you want to try to break it open as well?
I would like to try to open the door.
Okay. So you can kind of shoulder past Bruno and open this door up. Opens in.
Not that way. It's locked.
It wasn't locked. And you see there are a few stevedores down below, but they are leaving. They're moving away from the warehouse at this point.
Okay.
Or holding the door shut downstairs.
How does one get down from up here?
You're gonna have to jump, or you can try to swing down on the winch, but that'll be next turn probably, because your move was to get up here and your action would be to open the door.
Okay.
Actually, Bruno and Mina, I want you guys to both make a stealth check. See if they notice you opening the door.
Oh yeah, they noticed me.
100 says that, I'm screaming like a small
100
child.
again.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, that makes sense. You are still broken. So you're like, open the door, get out of here. We got to get out of here. So they're like, oh, they're up there.
I would like to point out these are the dice that you bought us for Christmas.
It's true.
So they are completely weighted.
It's
Right, as
because
a
they're
gift from the
pilgrim
DM from a
dice.
different game, though. So
Yes.
not this DM.
Oh, okay.
Keep him out of it.
The dice were bought for a Pathfinder game where you want to roll high.
Oh, all right then.
It is now Bruno's turn.
Jeez. The door is open.
Yep.
Do the brandy bounce on these mofos.
He's gonna get off the floor and do the dinosaur as he tries to pterodactyl out the front window.
All right, so make an athletics check to try to lessen the damage you're going to take from falling.
You know how good Bruno is at
I know.
athletics, right?
I know.
Yeah.
That's not even my choice. That's them rules.
Athletics, huh?
Right here, average. If you're purposely falling, jumping downwards, you're going to attempt an average athletic check.
Yeah, that's not going to be a purposeful fall. He's terrified.
Okay.
All right.
So it's just an athletics check.
All right. Well, 27 and 53 says 3 degrees of failure.
All right. So you're going to take, let's see, for every yard.
Can he land on it?
But yes, could I please?
Because seriously.
I will spend a fortune point to land on this stevedore.
Let me double check here. You count as having, no, you failed that. So for every yard you fall. So you're going to suffer, not too bad there. Let's see, this will say is 3 yards up. So you're going to take 11 damage.
Okay.
But you're trying to fall on top of one of the stevedores.
I would love to.
We're going to, let's say 6 damage then.
Okay.
And you can subtract your toughness and any armor.
Okay.
So probably not too much. You land on top of this guy and you both crumple prone to the ground.
All right. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you.
So technically you're supposed to, it says if more wounds are suffered from a fall than your toughness bonus, you also gain the prone condition. But I'm going to say landing on top of somebody, you're...
No, I'm completely belly flop, running out the window,
Naturally.
Trying to fly, landing on this guy's back as he's like turning to walk away.
They're not walking. It is their turn now, and they are basically scattering in all directions. This place is pretty well on fire at this point. Fire spreads pretty quickly with these wooden things, and you see it spreading to the second floor now. If you could see inside, you would see that the rest of the cultists are dead. Even though they didn't really know what they were doing. Or did they?
They definitely did.
So the place is on fire, so the stevedores are getting out of there because they don't want to be wanted for arson, like you guys are, probably. And that one, so he's just going to get up and disentangle himself from you and flee.
He didn't take any damage from Bruno landing on top.
Well, let's say he took some damage, but he's not going to be like dead from that.
No, I don't expect him to
Have you
be
seen
dead.
Bruno?
Roll the dice.
Piano just fell
Roll
from a
what dice?
second-story window on this guy.
What do you think you should suffer? I'm curious. GM to GM.
I don't definitely some kind
One
of
damage for every 20 pounds of weight. Probably.
Let's see.
bludgeoning.
Bruno suffers 1d10 plus 3 for every yard he fell, so I'll have the guy take the same.
Okay.
I would much
it's
rather
like-
fall from a
Took a lot
second
more,
story
man.
house
For
than
every
have
action,
Bruno
man.
fall from a second story house on me.
But he's not gonna. That's not gonna be enough to like give him a critical hit or
No,
anything.
that's fine. I just want you to acknowledge that Bruno landed on a guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, he took some significant damage.
Like,
Thank you.
I want that guy to wake up in the morning and be like, I feel like I got hit by,
Got ran over by a
Shit.
Bruno.
By a pie cart.
That brings us back to Carl, who's trying to hide in the water. Good lord.
I got ran over by a pie cart.
He just
you
has
wanna-
a broken back and there's crumbs all over him.
So weird.
Carl, do you want to keep swimming to try to hide?
Yeah. And this time I will succeed with 2 success levels because I'm suffering a penalty from being broken.
Right. All right. So I will let you have make. I think I made an average for Lucky after he succeeded for your cool test to get rid of broken.
All right, well, that's a 96, so let's go ahead and move on.
All right, Lucky.
All right.
You're almost over it, so I want you to try stealth one more time. You see the stevedores running away from this place that is now on fire.
Do I see Bruno fall out of
Yeah,
the...
you saw Bruno jump out. You see Mina standing on the top,
Okay.
clearly ready to jump as well.
That is a critical success. That's an 11. So that is 2 degrees.
All right, with a critical, I'm going to let you have your cool check be easy, plus 40.
Okay.
To get over your broken, because you've been hiding in the alley for a while now. You're probably feeling relatively safe.
So this is an 88. And I rolled a 90.
Of course you did. Do you have any?
No, I haven't felt.
You haven't gotten fortune. I can't remember if you spent that one fortune you got.
I mean, don't I lose the fortune when I lose the
I
fate?
guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get a fortune point when we gained the fate point?
Sure, I'll let you have that now.
Boom.
I'll be a little nice once in a while. You can all have one fortune
Quit pointing at me. I'm not going to use it.
You want to Beast of Dark Guys reroll that?
Oh, yeah, actually. We might as well mutate, too. Yeah, I'll spend that fortune point, too.
Oh, okay.
Under the light of more sleep.
Yeah. I'm good. So that's still easy, right, on the reroll?
Yes.
So 4 degrees of success.
All right, so you are not broken any longer.
Sweet.
You've gotten over it. You've been in this hiding place long enough. You feel pretty safe. You see the stevedores running away. You see Bruno and Mina are on their way out. You saw Carl jump in the water, but you know he can swim, so you're probably pretty sure he's okay. And we are to Mina.
All right, jump down.
You could land on
Just
me.
to interject a little here, he is going to be fatigued after recovering from broken.
Yes. You suffer
yeah.
1 level of fatigue, so you're -10 to all tests until you can rest.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool.
And you don't take the fatigue until you are you are no longer broken?
Yes,
Correct.
because it's like the adrenaline wears off and
I gotcha.
you're worn out
Yeah.
from it.
So I just need to steal life somebody quick. That gives me back fatigue.
That's true. So you can, Mina, you can make an average athletic check to control jump off of here, like I did off the roof after shoveling snow yesterday.
And hurt yourself.
I didn't really hurt
That's 20.
myself.
Not yet. It'll take
Fine.
a couple days.
Just watch the knees.
It's like the galloping
1
trots.
degree of failure.
All right, so you're gonna take 13 damage as you jump off the building.
Are you kidding me?
A D10 plus 9 because you're 3 yards up. Oh, Bruno took
No,
less.
I'm rerolling that. That's so stupid.
Falling damage is brutal. I jumped
That
off
is
the roof
so
yesterday
stupid.
in a pile of snow, and I was like,
Okay.
yeah, this damage makes sense because if I didn't have that snow, that would have hurt.
Or success levels.
Okay, so you, for every success level, you count as falling 1 fewer yard, so 4 yards less. So you are not going to take any damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Falling hurts. You fall wrong, so that kind of represents you falling wrong and hurting yourself.
Right.
Mina never falls wrong.
She's falling with style.
She's like a cat.
That was like a superhero landing
Yeah.
with success levels.
Yeah, right next to Bruno. You're down on one knee.
Yeah.
You still have a move, so you have to use this to get away
Yes,
from the
I'm
place.
going to sprint directly in front of me, wherever that goes.
All right, so it'll be right into that alley that you
Yeah.
guys were in before. As you sprint into the alley, you see Lucky hiding behind a thing, cowering.
Hey.
Look, you poof like demon.
No, not like a demon. It was a very different poof.
You poof.
His poof was like a cotton candy, like pink and blue poof. Mine's a purple poof.
It was a pure purple poof.
Yeah.
All right, Bruno. You landed on this dude. He got up and ran away. Mina landed next to you and ran.
Get up and follow him.
Follow the stevedore?
I'll follow somebody.
Follow Mina?
Sure.
Okay, so you follow Mina into the alley. Make a stealth check once you get into the alley. I didn't have
trying
Mina
to
do it
hide.
because she
I'm trying
did
to
an
run.
action to jump.
I'm
Yeah, you have to try to hide.
oh. Yeah, no.
No?
Oh gosh, no.
Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry. Was I not specific enough?
Bruno's response to any check he
Definitely
had
no.
to make.
So at
Oh,
this
gosh.
point, we're essentially done with the combat. The stevedores have all fled. I will say you guys are all out of the building. Everybody but Lucky is still broken, but once you spend enough time out of here, especially that you're kind of together, except for Carl, you can kind of get over it. The 3 of you are in the alley. just take a minute. I assume Mina and Bruno are just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Get away from this place.
Oh my God. I'm running straight back to the cross bikes.
I'm going to have Carl make a perception check. You got to come up for air. You see what's happening.
I got a 69, which is nice, but not a success.
Do you want to re-roll it in any way?
Man, I just got
beseech them dark gods. You did just get a fortune point. You could re-roll it.
No, I was kind of thinking about this. I think Carl's instinct at this point, from being so afraid, is to try and swim over to where Joseph's boat is.
Ooh,
okay.
Good plan.
You are a strong swimmer. That would take you away from this place. You know, you are kind of in the middle of town where this warehouse was. You're the 13th one up from the south, so you're pretty near the middle. Carl, you how many advances do you have in swim?
I've got a swim of 50.
All right, so you are confident you could swim there. You are a strong swimmer. Bruno and Mina, you guys are fleeing. Where are you fleeing to? Bruno said something about the cross pikes, of course.
That's right next to the barracks, though, bud.
Nope. There's no way I'm going into town. Near the watch, we are wanted for probably murder. We are wanted for arson. We will probably be wanted for these murders.
And Conrad saw us on the way over here.
There is no way. I think the best course of action, we need to go and find our dear friend Joseph at the Beer Belly and get on his boat and go.
Yeah, because his chest is probably bursted open.
All right.
Ugh.
Yeah, we should probably check on him.
If his chest is burst open, then we can take his boat. You can drive boat, yes?
Yeah.
You cannot drive
But we need to go now, either way.
It's just a water cart. It's fine.
Yes, it's a water coach. A river,
Bandits.
river coach.
So Carl's swimming away. You guys don't know what Carl's doing. You can't see him in the dark. Also,
He's
remember, Morsleb is out. There's this green light everywhere, and there's like 2 feet of green mist coming up out of the river.
Still,
Yes.
will this night never end?
All right. It's pretty late at this point.
So stick to the shadows.
So Bruno's running. He says something about the cross pikes. Mina's like, no, the Beer Belly. You guys are still broken. I like the role play you're just doing, but I don't think you guys would be in the right mind to be talking like that. Right. So Mina's just like, no, Beer Belly. And then Lucky could be the voice of reason, be like, no, yes, that's a good plan. We need to go there now. Yeah. Kind of thing. Whatever Lucky just said.
I don't know if Mina could keep up with Bruno.
I think we've established Mina is easily the fastest of everybody and best at running long distances.
With the worried jitters and +5 to my agility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You're really good at this stuff.
My athletics check is a 48 now.
You're running backwards as Bruno waddles as fast as he can to the cross bikes.
Handstand walk.
So I would say, because you two are broken, Lucky, I don't know if Lucky had thought of the Beer Belly before, but at least with Mina bringing it up, you can kind of shepherd them that way. Yeah, as they get, as the further you get away and the longer you're together, you can get over the broken condition.
Hey, Lucky.
Yeah.
You disappeared like a demon back there.
No, once again, not like a demon. It was a different type. Obviously, if I was one of them, he would have sucked me back into that eyeball with the others, right?
Well, I don't.
That was pretty messed up. So you guys run to the Beer Belly?
Yes.
To the cross pikes. It's probably where our money's there. Yeah, to the...
Which way you lead them, Lucky? Because I'll let you make this choice, because they were broken at the time. They're gonna follow you.
I'm gonna roll.
You're gonna roll for it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. We're going to the Beer Belly.
All right, Bruno, Mina, each make a cool test to overcome your broken here. At this point, I'll let you have it be average plus 20.
Made it with 1 success level.
So that will get rid of 2 broken. Are you better now or not quite?
I still have 2 to go.
Okay.
I was at 4.
Bruno?
Made it average?
Yes.
Fantastic. I made it by 0 degrees.
So you get rid of 1 broken condition.
Oh, all right. It still leaves 7. Oh my God. 7.
All right. So you're leaving the scene. I'm going to say by the time you get to the Beer Belly, you guys have, maybe Bruno's still like kind of freaking out a little bit, but you're not like completely overcome with terror by the time you get there, the 3 of you together.
Dude just needs a pie.
But you don't know where Carl is.
Let's leave him.
You get never.
So you get to the Beer Belly. It's wrapped up. Once you, Mina and Lucky realize, because by the time Mina would be over, she only had 1 to go. you'd be fine. Mm-hmm. You see the cargo area of his ship is full.
Oh, fantastic.
Bruno doesn't notice this because you're too busy freaking out, looking over your shoulder. What's happening?
As soon as I get to the beer belly, I'm going to be trying to undock as best
You're going to start like undoing the ropes and whatnot? Okay. Right. But yeah, it's like almost midnight at this point. Yeah. Obviously, no one's up on the boat at this time. So what do you guys do? I'm
going to crawl into my hammock and cover my face.
The cabin's locked.
Oh, God damn
it. If you haven't yet, you need to join the Patreon so you can see Tim showing that he's going to cast a spell.
I'm going to try to cast Unlock.
Okay.
Just kidding. Steal life. On Mina. I need some health back.
You have health draughts.
They're expensive.
Healing drafts. But yeah.
I succeed on Unlock.
Okay, so you unlock the door.
And I announce us. I was like, hey, Joseph, it's us.
Just like that?
Yeah.
So remember, their sleeping quarters are like on the second floor of this cabin?
Yeah.
So you kind of yell.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. After a moment, you hear some moving around, like, and you see Joseph come down with like a lantern and like a sword in his other hand, and he's like, "Who's there?"
Yeah. It's us. It's Bruno and Mina and Lucky.
Oh, hey! I was wondering if you guys are coming back. I was heading back out tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Where's Carl?
Great question. I don't know.
What? Is he okay?
Great question. I also don't know.
What? Why are you here in the middle of the night?
He should be. There are many strange things happening in the town, and I'm sure Carl will be along directly. Is that jittery?
I love your roleplay of the jitters. It's so good.
We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here now. We got to get out of here as soon as possible.
Bruno,
take off the ropes.
Stop.
Take off the ropes.
You can't just untie it right. It's the middle of the night. What are you doing?
And again, Bruno is probably like all wrapped up in the ropes by now, right?
He tries to grab you with those huge arms, and he's wearing like kind of like long johns, so it's like obvious how big his muscles are. And he kind of grabs you, and he's just like, "You need to stop right now. Make another cool test with +10 as you're enveloped in Joseph's arms."
Yeah, totally. No.
God, he's still freaking out. So he's just kind of holding. He's like, "Okay, let's go inside before we wake up anybody else. I want to wake the baby. We need to talk about what is going on.
Bruno,
why do you need to get out of here so bad?"
Bruno, there's still a lot of money.
Why do you all look so bad?
And the affidavit out there that we should get tomorrow morning before we head out. That's it.
Are you burned?
My God. Oh, the money. Damn it. No, we got to leave.
What
there
money?
Was fire at the warehouse with the...
We don't know any
fire.
There was a fire.
There's a fire.
Oh, there is a fire over there. You can totally see, down a few warehouses down, you can see the fires. You can see the light reflecting off the low clouds because it's still raining, of course.
Anyway, we did not do the fire, but people will assume it was us. We've all seen there.
What? With mouths and eyes and tentacles. Everything's on fire.
What?
We got to leave.
Everybody make a perception check. Bruno, you're still at -10 because you're broken.
You notice that Joseph's chest has been burst open. I fail by 4.
He notices that. No.
I didn't think so. All right, Carl, nobody noticed you swimming up to them, so I'm going to have you...
oh, God.
You could probably find a ladder or a small boat.
Yeah, as I approach, like, what am I able to see? And who am I able to see?
You could hear them on the boat, probably, because you recognize the beer belly. You spent a week on it. That's fine. You might see Joseph grabbing onto Bruno in like a bear hug by the railing, but you can see Bruno's clearly still freaking out. Cool.
Well, so Carl just sees the two of them, and he's gonna just be hollering, Joseph. I'm exhausted. We got to get out of here.
He's like, oh, Carl, okay. He kind of tosses Bruno to the side. I'm going to retcon what I said before about the sword. He had a boat hook in his hand. Will make a lot more sense. He's going to reach down with his boat hook to try to help you climb up into the boat.
Of course, they'll listen to Carl.
Yeah.
Right.
They're old friends.
Carl, we can't leave yet. There's still a lot. We need to go back and get that money.
So he's going to haul you up onto the deck of the beer belly. And he's like, all right, we need to all get in the cabin and talk about this like civilized people. Bruno, you okay yet?
Bruno is trying to gnaw through the ropes at this point because he can't figure out how to untie them. They don't have any buckles on these ropes. Let's see. No, 45.
Oh my God, will you stop? You're the worst at this.
Let's see. Cool is 31.
Oh my God,
that's very low.
Is there ways we could assist with a cool check, a splash of water?
He
or
needs to
calm
get
down?
into a place that he feels relatively safe. He needs to be
pie
hiding.
shop.
Put him
He's
in
trying
that
to
window.
leave.
Or a bar.
Gotta put him in that window.
So Joseph ushers you guys into the cabin to explain what is happening.
I would really like a scene of like everyone like lining up to slap Bruno like an airplane. Yeah.
So when you're in the cabin, Bruno, you need to find a place to hide because you're still freaking out.
The kitchen.
Fair. Yeah. Okay. So you run into the kitchen. You just like hide under one of the counters.
Yeah.
And
or
you
under
find
the table. Yeah.
something to grab to gnaw on, like a potato.
Yes.
Like it was Volmar and is it Gilda?
Sure.
Was that her name? She
Yeah.
had some potatoes like soaking in water overnight.
Elsa. No,
Elsa was the baby.
Daughter, yeah.
Gilla.
Baby.
I had Gilla.
I think it's Gilda.
A Gila monster.
Like Gilla. That's what I wrote down, but that could be wrong.
Gilla. Yeah, I was right. Gilda.
You didn't have
Volmar
it
and
right.
Gilda. So yeah, she had some potatoes like soaking in a pot overnight. So you just grab one of those and start gnawing on it under the counter. So I'm going to give you a plus 40 to your cool test to cool off, to calm down.
And that time I rolled a 10.
There you go. All right. So,
I'm only down to.
oh my God, you're not done yet, are you?
No.
You said 7. So so you're not going to be part of the conversation, but you are calming yourself down. How do you
Sucking out a potato?
You get plus 40, you roll a 10, and it's still not enough.
For 7, I mean, that's a lot, though.
Yeah.
While eating a soaking potato. So yeah, so Joseph sits.
He's like rubbing his ear.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Sucking on this potato.
Oh my God. So Joseph sits in a hammock.
And you murdered the only guy who would know that money was there. You killed the only lead. Oh my God, that's incredible.
Bruno's best.
So Joseph sits in a hammock and he kind of uses his boat hook to help him rock back and forth. And he just says, clearly something's wrong with Bruno, but you guys got to tell me what is going on. So you can tell him what's going on next time. We'll see you guys in a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whew.
I don't even know where to start.
You got a lot to tell him.
Can't top this.
I don't even know, like, how did I meet you guys again? It all started with a coach. Thanks so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this, check out all of our other great stuff over at the network. For example, dropping Mondays, we've got the Lost Omens podcast, our Pathfinder 2e actual play podcast. Join us as we start off with the Extinction Curse and navigate the world as members of a traveling circus. Also on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/professional casual network, we've got Oh Yeah, the Power Phase, a battle report stream live from Bearded Dragon Games where we go head to head playing Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Every Wednesday is Patreon Day over at patreon.com/professional casual. Every week on the Patreon, you will get new vlogs, bonus content, and a whole slew of other great stuff.
Next up on Thursdays, we have a Grim Podcast of Perilous Adventure, our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition actual play, where we're playing through The Enemy Within, widely considered one of the greatest campaigns of all time. If actual plays aren't your jam for role-playing entertainment, on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have the Grim Stream of Perilous Lore, where I will be streaming at our Twitch talking about the lore of the old world of Warhammer.
Every Friday, get ready, big chuckers, because Elite 8 Showdown is out both as a podcast and on YouTube, where we take a 8 subject bracket that can be about anything and everything, pit them against each other and fight them to the death.
And you can always hop on over to any of our social media sites and check us out there and get in touch with us if you need to. Over on Twitter, we're at Top Tier Casual. Instagram and Gmail are both The Professional Casual. And then on Facebook and our website, it's Professional Casual.
Yep.
Yeah. Broken coach.
And just so the players know, congratulations on completing the first book, Enemy in Shadow.
We did it. We saved the day.
So would we get our long-term party ambition is solved?
Yeah, I kind of forgot about. You'll get a bunch of experience. I'll give it to you now, and then we'll talk about it at the start of the next episode.
Okay.
You're gonna get 200 experience for stopping the ritual.
Oh God.
For just stopping the ritual?
All right.
Like
For like that whole encounter, yeah. For basically for completing the adventure. For if you didn't stop the ritual, for surviving it, you gain 30.
Oh, good.
It's so
phenomenal.
Yeah, right. You don't gain a fate point if you don't stop the ritual. You just gain 30 experience if you survive the aftermath.
Oh my God.
But for stopping, you get 200 experience. You already got the fate point.